Raw materials, they look simple, right? But here's the truth. Without the right process, they're almost useless. And wood? It's no different. A raw log might seem valuable, but until it's shaped, cut, and transformed, it's just potential waiting to be unlocked. And this is where things get interesting, because once machines enter the process, everything changes. Take wood machines, for example. At first glance, they look like just another industrial tool. But don't let that fool you. These machines can shave down logs up to 20 feet long and over a foot wide with precision that manual labor simply cannot match. And here's where it gets intense. Spinning at speeds of up to 950 revolutions per minute at the cylinder head and 300 revolutions per minute at the milling spindles, this machine doesn't just process wood, it dominates it. With a hydraulic drive system, logs are loaded effortlessly. Fresh timber goes in, perfectly shaped material comes out. Controlled, efficient, relentless. But what happens when raw power takes over completely? That's where the super splitter from Bell's machining steps in. This machine doesn't just split wood. It crushes it with 76 tons of force. Think about that for a second. One wrong move, and there's no second chance. Its four-way wedge can handle massive logs, up to 9.5 feet long and 42 inches wide. And surprisingly, all of this can be controlled wirelessly by a single operator. One person, one machine, absolute power. But here's the twist. Handling big logs is one challenge. Handling small ones? That's where most machines fail. Except for one. The spindle-less veneer peeling lines from Funner. These systems are designed specifically to process small diameter logs, something traditional machines struggle with. And instead of wasting material, they maximize it. They peel logs down to incredibly small core sizes, ensuring almost nothing goes to waste. Even bulky logs can be reshaped into perfectly sized sheets. Compact design, advanced automation, high precision, and somehow it makes one of the most complex processes look effortless. But wood processing isn't just about shaping. It's also about stripping it down. Meet the HD852 Rasa de Barca from Clearman Industries. This machine is built for punishment, with heavy-duty steel components and a 75 horsepower motor. It rips bark off logs without damaging the valuable wood underneath. Logs up to 52 inches in diameter are processed with brutal efficiency. But here's what most people don't see. The operator, sitting inside a fully controlled environment, using joystick systems and touchscreen diagnostics, they manage a machine that could easily go out of control if handled wrong. Precision under pressure. Now imagine needing perfect cuts every single time. That's where the SFD 1500 band sawmill comes in. This machine delivers speed and accuracy at a level that feels almost unreal. With high-speed operation and precision cutting, it can process up to 100 meters of wood per minute. One mistake here, and the entire output is compromised. But when it works, it's flawless. And then something unexpected. Wooden screws. Yes, you heard that right. The Brussels wooden screw machine creates fully functional screws out of wood. Not metal, not plastic, wood. It carves intricate threads and patterns with extreme precision, turning small wooden pieces into highly detailed components. It sounds simple until you realize how complex it actually is. And just when you think wood processing couldn't get any more advanced, energy enters the conversation. With rising fuel costs, industries are turning to alternatives, and with chips are becoming a serious contender. That's where the Vermeer WC 2300 XL whole tree chipper comes in. This machine doesn't waste anything. Using advanced crushing technology and dual conveyor systems, it turns entire logs into valuable energy resources. Even worn-out parts are replaceable, making maintenance faster and more efficient. Nothing wasted, everything used. Now back to debarking, but with a different approach. The Posh debarking machine simplifies the process completely. Operators just place a log on the feeder, and the machine does the rest. Adjustable feed systems allow for precise surface quality, while speeds reach up to 9 meters per minute. And once the job is done, the built-in ejector clears everything automatically. Simple on the outside, highly efficient on the inside. And finally, the Cambo 800 debarca. Built for the toughest environments, this machine handles logs up to 795 millimeters in diameter with ease. Its durability, low maintenance, and efficiency make it one of the best solutions for modern sawmills. But here's the real question. As machines take over more of these processes, where does human control end? And where does machine dominance begin? Because if this is what they can do today, what happens next? The carbide-type debarking tools, they may sound technical, but what they do is anything but ordinary. Powered by compressed air, these tools don't just remove bark. They strip it away with precision and speed that feels almost mechanical perfection. The feeding system works seamlessly, almost like it's thinking ahead of itself. And when all these features come together, you get performance that doesn't just meet expectations. It exceeds them. Now let's step into something far more advanced. The Meteor VTZ Sawmill Factory. This isn't just a factory, it's a system that practically runs itself. Inside, double chipper canners, quad and vertical band saws operate in perfect synchronization. Logs are scanned the moment they enter, and within seconds, blades are automatically positioned for maximum recovery. No guessing, no delay, just calculated precision. And then comes a V4F optimized edger, processing up to 40 boards per minute. That's not just fast, that's relentless. From there, the Doublehead RS 300 resaw line takes over, completing the process without interruption. But here's the part that's hard to believe. This entire factory can produce up to 500 cubic meters of material in just 8 hours. Think about that. What would take days is now done in a single shift. And the most surprising part? Very little human involvement. Now, even though this is the last segment, things don't slow down, because DRET machines are just as impressive, if not more. Known for their durability, precision, and near-failure-free operation, these machines have quietly become some of the most trusted tools in the woodworking industry. And once you see how they work, you'll understand why. Take the TT400 circular sawing machine. It handles the initial cutting phase, removing the outer layer of timber and shaping it into a clean, uniform block. It's the first step, but also one of the most critical, because if this step fails, everything that follows is compromised. Then comes the twin-shaft multi-saw WD200-240M. This machine slices logs into thinner planks with incredible speed and consistency. Every cut is deliberate, every movement controlled. And what happens next might surprise you. The byproducts, the leftover pieces, aren't wasted. They're processed again by the twin-shaft multi-WD2-240M, turning scraps into usable materials, planks, strips, or square timber. Nothing is thrown away. Everything has value. But here's where human control comes back into the equation. The thickness of these planks? It's manually set. Operators adjust the distance between saws to achieve the desired result. One small change can completely alter the output. So even in a world dominated by machines, precision still depends on human decisions. And just like that, we've reached the end of this journey. But here's something worth thinking about. These machines are getting faster, smarter, more independent. So the real question is, are we still controlling them? Or are we slowly becoming dependent on them? If you found this video interesting, let us know your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss what comes next. Because trust me, this is only the beginning.